Hi, my friend. Are you ready to be found online wherever your dream clients are searching? Are you looking to make your marketing make sense? Do you want to be able to confidently make decisions about your marketing so that you can stop wasting your time and money and really know what to focus on to grow your business? If so, you are in the right place, and I am so excited to have you here. Let's jump right in. Hi, and welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to answer a question that I got from a new student. And that was, how do I know if I'm doing SEO right? So she was somebody who had just signed up and joined me in the last cohort of Simple SEO content. And that was one of the first questions that she asked on a call. And it was a fantastic question. And I thought it might be beneficial for you as well. So when we're talking about doing SEO and wanting to know for sure that we're doing it right, there are a few things that you would want to look at. So traditionally, we've really talked about traffic, website traffic. You want to look and see, are you getting traffic to your site? However, just getting traffic to your site, as I've shared previously, is not really the core focus anymore. We want to make sure that we're getting the right people. So what we want to look at is Google, is ChatGPT, is Perplexity, etc. Are they beginning to understand my site? Are they beginning to trust my site? Do they like my site? And the way that we figure that out is, are they showing it to people? Are you seeing traffic coming in from ChatGPT and Perplexity and other AI sources? Are you getting traffic from Google? Do you have organic traffic? Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. Do you have organic traffic coming into your site? Now, you're going to look in Google Analytics to understand that. Or there's a new program I've been using, and I'll put a link to it. It is an affiliate link, but it gives you like free access to the first 30 days. It's called Clicky. And I am falling in love with it because even though I've used Google Analytics for 20 years, probably close to 20. Clicky is so much easier for you to use and see where your traffic is coming from. And it actually just pulls out which shows your traffic, and it'll show you bot traffic and search traffic and direct traffic all in one spot. You don't have to click. You don't have to do anything else. It's right there on the home screen. It's so much easier. So I will put that link there. Like I said, it is an affiliate link. I don't get anything if you do a free trial account, so don't worry about that. But it gives you the access to the free, like premium for the first month, so you can get a feel for it. I really am finding it's much, much easier to work with. And it is something that some of my students and clients have started using and are liking as well. So I thought I'd share that with you today. So you're going to want to look at your traffic. Where is your traffic coming from? That's going to be your first indication as to whether or not your SEO is working. You're also going to want to look at your keyword ranking. If you've done your keyword research the right way and you've done your SEO the right way and you've optimized with the right keywords, you should hopefully at some point in time start to see your keyword ranking increase for the keywords that you're targeting. That means your number should get smaller. We want to get as close to number one as possible. Number one is the goal. We're not always going to get there, no matter how much we try, no matter how bad we want it. We won't always get to number one because, again, we have no control over the ranking algorithm. All we can do is follow the rules, do what we know, and try our best to be there. But ultimately, Google decides who's there. If I could control it, I would. I had a client many years ago in the corporate world that was a diamond company. And I love diamonds. I love sparklies. They're fun. And their CEO told me if I could get them to position number one for engagement rings, he would give me any diamond he had on site. Like, he didn't care. If I could get him to position number one for engagement rings, he would give me anything. You want new solitaires? Cool. You want an upgraded necklace? Cool. You want this? I don't care. I will give you anything you want if you can get me to position number one for engagement rings. I would have loved to have gotten him to position number one for engagement rings. Absolutely would have been the highlight of my career. However, he was not going to beat out people like Kay and Jared and some of the ones that have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of locations across the country. No matter what we tried, his site just was not going to be viewed as Google by being as authoritative as those sites were for diamond engagement rings. He ranked number one for all sorts of other things, but they didn't matter to him the way that the word engagement rings did. So that's part of what you have to understand is, are you choosing keywords that you have a really good chance of ranking for? Are you using them in the right ways? Are you going to have that potential? So you may see your keyword ranking starting to increase. That's a good indication that you're doing it the right way, that it's working. You may start seeing more traffic coming in. That's another good indication that you're doing it the right way. You may start to see traffic coming from your AI searches. That's another indication that you're doing things the right way. Now what you want to figure out is, are you getting the right people to your site? So that's your first indication. Your first level is just, yes, I'm seeing more traffic. I'm seeing ranking increases. I'm seeing some chatbot traffic coming in. This is starting to work. Then what you really want to look at is, who's coming to my site? Which pages are getting traffic? Are you getting traffic to the pages that will help you make money? Because you're a business owner, just like me. And I know that you have a business to run, which means you need revenue coming in to help that business grow. So we want to make sure that we're getting traffic to the right pages. So I was working with a new client recently, and his SEO traffic overall looked good. Like the percent of traffic looked good. It was above the 30% benchmark that we look for. We had a lot of traffic coming in. But when I went in to look at the pages that were getting traffic, what concerned me was his number two, actually it would have been his number one money-making page, was not getting SEO traffic. He was getting a ton of traffic for some old blog posts that were not as applicable to his business today, and they did not have a way of producing revenue. So yes, the site had traffic coming in. So at first glance, it was great. Yes, it had traffic coming in. No, it was not making as much money. Leads were down, bookings were down, new clients were down. So I told him our strategy was going to be to turn this around, and we were going to focus. Number one priority was going to be this particular page because it was the one that was the money-making page for him. I want you to think very strategically about your website and what you're doing and where you're focusing. Now, if you would like to do this with me, with my guidance, I would love to help you with this. We have the free classes that were just going on last week for simple SEO content. They've ended. You know, if you really want to be able to see it, reach out to me. I can get you a replay link. It's the freebie class that talks about, what's going on and how things are working. But we have our October cohort that is just kicking off. This is the very first week. So if you want to work with me and have the mentorship, the guidance, the accountability, the implementation time, all of that, the coaching, the help, the support, all of that as you work on it, you can still get enrolled today. You can enroll this week. I don't want you to wait too long because then you could end up falling behind. But we're just in week 1. You could absolutely still join us and walk through this with me. It's right about 8 weeks to really get your site SEO optimized the right way. So really making sure that it is SEO friendly. You've got the right keywords. You've optimized your website. You've started optimizing your blog or your podcast show notes page. And then you're going to have about 4 weeks where I walk you through how I batch content so that I don't fall behind. So I'm going to walk you through that. Then you have another 12 weeks with me for additional support, answering your questions, implementation, etc. As you start working on it on your own, you still have 12 weeks of my support because you're going to have questions that are going to come up as you're working through it. I'm sure if you've been trying to do this on your own, you've found yourself frustrated at times or knee deep in Google or YouTube or feeling like one more blog. I don't want to listen to one more podcast. I just want someone to tell me what to do. Let me tell you what to do. I've been doing this for 20 years. I can look at it with you and say, this is why it's not working. I want you to go look at this thing. I want you to pull this number. I want you to bring this back to me and we'll take a look at it. Like, that is the benefit of just paying to have somebody guide you through this and help you. So I would love to be the one to help you with that. If you would rather work one-on-one, you don't want to be in a group, you don't want to ask your questions in front of other people, that's fine. I get that. I have that option as well. That is the Elite Marketing Coaching Program that is done with you marketing and SEO. It doesn't have to be just SEO in that program. If you need help launching a course, you want to create a sales funnel, you have no idea what your numbers mean, you need help figuring out a marketing strategy, you need to set up an email opt-in and nurture sequence and all of that, we can do all of that in that Elite Marketing Coaching, that done with you marketing program. Or if you really want to work on right now is the traffic and the visibility for your website, your online visibility, your content, all of that. You want that group program that includes the mentorship, the coaching, the guidance, the content reviews, the implementation, all of that. That is Simple SEO content. You can get enrolled in that today and join us in the October cohort. That is $14.97 for a 6-month program. So it's a very, very small investment to make it easier for you to be able to do it. And I do have students who've gone through that program who have made back significant amounts more than that. The smallest one is she's earned $13,500 in the first quarter. Another one has earned $27,000 back in 5 months, and another one has earned over $150,000 back in just over a year. All of them are still implementing. They're still working on it. They're still growing. I would expect all of them to continue to grow. So those return on investment numbers should continue to grow for them because their sites are SEO friendly. They are trusted by Google. They are trusted by AI. They are generating leads every day and every week for their websites. You also can see the potential growth and the exponential growth when you look at one is at $4,500 a month, one is at $5,500 a month, and one is at $12,000 a month in additional revenue from SEO. That's kind of how it all starts to work. You got to start somewhere. We get you going, we get you moving, and then you start making more and more. And obviously, it's going to be dependent upon your business, your implementation, your price point, etc. But there is a huge opportunity for you if you let me show you how to do this and how to make it easier. I really would like to help you the way that I'm helping them because I'd like to see your business succeed as well. I would love to be bragging about you a year from now. So if you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy. If you want to join the Simple SEO content cohort that's kicking off right now, I'll put that link in there. You can get signed up right now at etchedmarketing.com/yes. That will give you access to that 6-month cohort. $14.97 is the cost on that, so $1,497. Small investment, big payoff. Let me help you teach you how to do this. And if you want to work one-on-one, Elite Marketing Coaching, that is the done with you SEO and marketing. So I am here to work with you and help you in whatever way works the best for you, your budget, and your timeline. All right, that is how you know if you're doing your SEO right. Are you starting to see people coming to your site? Are you seeing your keywords start to increase rank? More than that, are you getting the right people? Are your leads increasing? Is your revenue increasing? Are you getting a return for your investment? Are you making money because of the content that you're putting out into the world and you're optimizing? Because that is the end goal. Let's just admit it. We're all in business. We're doing this because we want to be able to grow our businesses. You want to be able to make more money. There is nothing wrong with that. That is how you support a business. So make sure that the people that are coming to your site are the right people. They are interested in what you sell. If you don't know how to do it, or you're not getting the right results, or you're not sure and you want help, remember, I'm here. I'd love to help you through this. All right, that's it for today. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you took away something very actionable that you can start to use in your business right away. If you want any of the freebies that were mentioned, or you want any of my resources or free trainings, you can find those at etchedmarketing.com/freebies. If you would like to work together, I would love to work with you. Send me a note, reply to an email, DM me on Instagram. You know how to find me. I would love to help you grow your business as well. And if you have found this podcast helpful, would you do me the biggest favor and follow it or subscribe on your podcast app of choice, and then give it a rating and review? That really does help. It's just a little something you can do that helps me out in return. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you back here next week.